les yeux, là. Qu'est-ce que tu ressens?
Il y a du vent, le sang, le soleil.
Tu penses-tu que même si tu voyais pas, tu serais capable de profiter d'un lieu comme ici? Our kids were pretty young when we learned 3 out of 4 have retinitis pigmentosa. For some people, their field of vision is gonna go completely dark.
I'm thinking it's this sign.
There's no treatment, there's nothing they can do about it.
It's just too much. You're powerless.
But the freckles in our eyes are mirror images.
Traveling is always something that had been on our mind. So we said, let's do it now. Let's go all in and fill their visual memory with as much beautiful thing as we can.
On est prêt? Okay, let's go.
We asked them if you can do any activity anywhere in the world, what you want to do.
See a sunrise on a mountain, make friends in other countries. Taran said, I want to drink juice on a camel.
Like, really? Why?
Quand je suis dans un endroit totalement noir, ça fait comme si j'étais dans le nuit.
Yes, they're going to need help, but at the same time, it's going to be their life in their own way.
The hardest thing about being a parent is letting go.
Oh my God!
We can't hide in that perfect future. Our story is a blank page. Like stepping in the unknown.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Blink, arriving on National Geographic on December 16th, followed by Disney Plus and Hulu on December 17th. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds World the World. Joining me to talk all things Blink are a pair of amazing parents. I'm so honored to speak with them both. I have Edith Lemay and Sébastien Pelletier. Such a pleasure to chat with you. I have to tell you both, I am a actor filmmaker, but I'm an empath and a parent. And watching this, I just tissue boxes were coming in. I was like, babe, bring some tissue boxes. I just felt all of this wonderful energy, and you both are just so amazing to just share yourselves of your children, of this experience to all of us was just so inspiring and just so emotional. And I'm just so thankful to chat with you both. This journey and this film, this wonderful film that everybody's going to see now. What was your biggest reason for doing this, and what do you hope people take away from watching Blink?
Actually, we never planned to do that. You know, we've been approached in the middle of the trip, and we don't know much about the film, and we thought, you know, a document, and it was not Nat Geo that approached us. It was really like a producing company. So we thought, you know, oh, documentary. Not that many people watch documentaries, so it's just gonna make us like great souvenir for our family. But we never expected it to be so big and so beautiful. So we're so grateful, and we hope that people that watch it really take that, like, whenever you have a challenge in your life, if you focus on what's beautiful and remains beautiful in your life instead of what the challenges that you face, then your life can be beautiful. It really depends. It's not what's happening in your life, but how you look at it.
Go out and do something about it, and you don't have to go around the world. You can do it in your own, you know, in your own backyard or things like that. Do what you feel like is the best thing you can do.
I love it. You guys are just so wonderful. I love, you know, we find this out, you know, but it's not the end of the world, but we're going to do this. And for our kids, that's just what it broke me. And it also inspired me in so many ways. You two are so amazing. So we find this out and we're going to do this. As we saw through the documentary, you put together lists of what you all wanted to do. We saw some of it in the documentary, but can you tell me what that was like and just how the kids were thrilled and just everything that was? And then we saw parts of it through this documentary. Can you tell me, like, before we left out, what was that like?
No, and it's funny because we started and said to the kids, we tried to involve them in the planning and everything, and what countries do you want to see? And they were kind of clueless, like, well, we don't know. What do you mean countries? So then we switch and we say, well, okay, let's no, just tell us whatever you want to do, tell us, and we'll put it on a list and we'll see what we can do. So it was really more of a fun activity to put all crazy stuff. And there were like normal stuff. Let's go see, these temple or castles, but there was also let's go find Pokemons in Japan. We're like, okay, really?
Put it down on the list.
I want to eat ice cream. Okay, sure. And then there's Laurent, I want to drink juice on a camel, and everybody looks at him. We're like, where did you find this from? Where does it come from? And why not? So, and it became, really something that the kids bought into it, and every time we had something special, they really wanted to make it happen. So it's really something that helped us, build the trip and make the most of it without, wanting to see this specific site or being too focused on sites. It was more on, let's have fun and make it happen.
Wonderful. Just you guys, you parents, you're the like amazing parents. Like I need to be more like you. Like I just love everything about you guys from this. Like I feel like I know you and you're just so caring and so loving. So on this trip, but also you have a whole documentary team that is, capturing all this. What was that like with the kids? And then just from area to area, did the comfort kind of let go? Did that like, oh, at first a little bit awkward, but then the kids and yourselves included, just like, okay, we're here, we're doing this.
But actually, it was a lot of fun. Of course, they were not with us the entire trip. They came just a few weeks at the time. So I think it's really different than, spending a whole year with a crew. And it was a small crew, only 3 people. And we bonded instantly, especially the kids. They were so happy to have like other people, and we were happy. When you spend so much time like in your family bubble, when you have other people like coming in, you're just so happy to have, for us having adult to talk to was amazing. But it was a friendship, really. It was not, doing like work together on this project. It was really having friends traveling with us and getting to know each other. So behind the camera, there was an amazing friendship story as well. So we were so glad we did that project.
Yeah, and the fact that they followed our trip and not designed the trip. So it's really you saw it in the movie where they had to go 9 days on a hike with all their equipment in the Himalayas. So
kudos to them.
Yeah.
We thought when they said, "Oh, we're gonna go on a trip with you," said, "Are you crazy?
Good luck
traveling with 4 kids." And it looked, especially Ed, it was so out of his comfort zone. He never went camping before, and he decided, and then he comes in like hiking the Himalayas with kids and a camera. That was just crazy but amazing at the same time.
So we were worried before meeting the team, but once they were there, it was an incredible experience.
And I think that the film showed the love, like it shows the love in the family, but I think you can see how much the crew, the friendship is there, how much they love our kids, how much, there's that energy in the film. And that's also comes not only from our energy, but energy that the entire team with the crew had all together.
Well, I would tell you, I'm thinking about you both and the kids, and just, I think everyone is going to, just send all their heart and love once they see this, when it drops on December 16th. Can we close this out to just maybe just give us a little update on both yourselves and the family, the kids, and just how are they feeling with this coming out, and like their friends are going to know their story. You're going to, be known even bigger once this drops.
Don't realize it, and they don't really care, honestly, about that all.
They're kids.
It's a fun thing to live, but for the
it's a game, like they like to like play Star Wars right now. It's a big Star Wars games like with the kids, so like movie, it's parent stuff, so they don't really care. But they're doing great. Their vision is degrading really slowly, so we're really happy. It doesn't affect them too much yet, only at night. And us, well, we're parents really busy with like 4 kids, so life gets really crazy, like all parents, trying to manage. And it was really hard to come back, but now we just try to manage our daily life. And we think it's much harder. People say, oh, you have so much courage to go on a trip with 4 kids, but I really think like daily life with kids activities and to-do lists and grocery and planning,
You're crazy.
much harder than being on a trip.
Well, you both are rock stars. My heart is with you both. You are amazing parents. And thank you for sharing yourselves, your kids, your story in this wonderful documentary. Everybody, the amazing Edith Lemay and Sébastien Pelletier. Check out Blink when it arrives on National Geographic on December 16th and streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu on December 17th. Again, thank you so much, guys. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure.
Take care. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.
When you have kids, you just want to imagine everything's going to be okay. Our kids were pretty young when we learned 3 out of 4 have retinitis pigmentosa. For some people, their field of vision is going to go completely dark.
I'm thinking it's this sign
Traveling is always something that had been on our mind.
that the freckles in our
So we said, let's fill their visual memory with as much beautiful thing as we can.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, they're gonna need help, but it's gonna be their life in their own way.
We can't hide in that perfect future. Our story is a blank page, like stepping in the unknown. Here he comes.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
nice
How are you?
background.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to chat with you. Awesome. So I think we're good. We're good. We're recording.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, thank you both for your time. It is a honor and a pleasure to chat with you both. I'm gonna count us in real quick to help me with my edit because I'm putting the trailer right in front of this interview.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.